Black Adam versus Hela, the Asgardian Goddess of Death versus the Champion of Kahndaq. Who would come out on top in a death match? Black Adam is insanely strong, insanely fast, can shoot lightning from his fingertips, and has absolutely no problem killing, while Hela is all that, but a woman. She's crazy strong, is a warrior menace, and will mow down anyone in her path. So, who to win between these two insanely powerful villains? Well, today, that's what we're gonna find out. What's up, guys? I'm Daniel, and this is DanCo. We do fight breakdowns every week, plus the occasional power ranking video like this one, or things like that. So if that seems interesting to you, well, sit back and enjoy the video. Hit that like button. And if you want to, well, hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Now let's get to it.
Kneel.
I kneel before no one.
Let's actually start out with talking about the newcomer, Black Adam. The guy who was promised to reshape the entire DCEU, and man, did he deliver on that promise. Teth Adam, better known by legend as Black Adam, is the former champion of the wizard Shazam and the Council of Wizards. He was bestowed the powers of the Egyptian gods, and with these gifts, freed his people from the former king of Kahndaq, and will go on to become the ruler of his homeland. However, he became increasingly more brutal and ruthless along the way, unintentionally releasing the 7 deadly sins, and killed countless millions of people. Due to this, he was imprisoned by Shazam for 5,000 years, until he was released and called upon to save Kahndaq again. Black Adam has the powers of 6 different Egyptian gods: Shu, Horus, Amun, Zehudi, Aton, and Mehen. And while some of those aren't the most useful things for a fight, like the courage of Mehen or the wisdom of Zehudi, we can definitely talk about his strength, his durability, his speed, and his lightning. Black Adam is incredibly strong in this movie, and he's got absolutely no problem with using that strength to kill anybody in his path. Seriously, the guy just has no chill. He'll send you flying miles away without even blinking an eye. He can swing around aircraft or easily rip apart vehicles, clap his hands, create a shockwave, but the most impressive thing he ever did was catch a gigantic statue and lift it up over his head, easily holding it up. And that thing is clearly pretty freaking big. Black Adam is also incredibly tough. He can take explosions, not even flinch, and is completely and totally bulletproof, to the point where bullets just kind of bounce off his face. He was able to take attacks from Hawkman and his nth metal weapons, which, while they do rock him, never draw any blood or put him down. And then while he was put down for a few seconds by a punch from Atom Smasher, the only thing that seemed to consistently hurt him was the magical Eternium energy. And it would leave cuts and burns, but then he would just heal up with his lightning. And then, man, is Black Adam fast. Like, this was one of the things that shocked me the most in the movie. Black Adam is just so fast. He's constantly using his speed, flying around, catching bullets, redirecting rockets. He's even got his own Quicksilver scene where he's able to see the world in slow motion and take down everybody, all while an explosion is frozen in place behind him. And then he's just able to humiliate Hawkman and constantly blitz him, even though Hawkman is able to react to lightning. He's able to outdo Wonder Woman's bullet feat, intercepting a bullet that was fired at a much closer range, and while he was further away too. He traveled from Russia to the Middle East, and from the Middle East to China, all within seconds, even creating a sonic cone while his surroundings just zoom past him like he's Makari or something. But it seems like Black Adam's favorite tactic is just to spam lightning everywhere. Must kind of run in the Shazam family. He's able to fire out bolts of lightning that can completely disintegrate a person. But it's really so much more than that, especially when he gets a bit too angry and his rage starts slipping out of control. Then he just starts unleashing explosions all around him. Like some crazy explosions, some wild Shazam calls. Then finally, in his fight against Sabak, he's able to channel all his lightning concentrated on just the demon rather than losing control, and eventually rips him in half. Goes all Mortal Kombat on him.
I'm not a queen or a monster. I'm the goddess of death.
Let's end this.
Hela, Odin's daughter, the goddess of death. She led up Asgard's army for centuries alongside Odin, conquering the cosmos. But then Odin had a change of heart. Decided he'd rather lounge around eating grapes, drinking wine, and make peace, rather than rule the entire universe. And so Hela ended up getting imprisoned for a couple millennia, only to be released, and man is she pissed about it. Gaining power from Asgard itself, Hela decided to rule Asgard and create a new empire. But no one wanted to work with her, they all refused to bow down. And so Hela set about massacring armies and enslaving her people, and just all in all acting like a
bitch.
So Hela is incredibly strong, so strong that she's just gonna casually catch and crush Mjolnir. Like this mythical, godlike weapon, this holy hammer that was forged in the heart of a star. And Hela just easily destroys that thing. Like no sweat, not even flinching, just destroys the hammer and destroys Thor's world along with it. On top of that, while she fought against Thor too, just the typical brother-sister squabble, and consistently rocked him, easily manhandled or woman-handled him, and really had the upper edge over Thor for literally the entire movie. Literally every single one of their fights, she was just casually beating up on him. And here's the thing, Hela isn't just strong. She's weirdly, like immortally tough. Like Thor, get her, get her! Oh, none of your punches do anything? Okay, Hogan, your turn. Oh shoot, okay, so no one can actually injure Hela? Cool. And I mean that literally, no one can really injure Hela. She was struck by the biggest lightning blast that Thor had ever made and was fine. She was tackled to the ground and stabbed by Valkyrie, then hit by another massive lightning bolt. Again, was up and riding her sword like a horse just a few moments later. Even if people are able to land attacks, she just heals herself right away, like literally heals herself. The only way to actually kill her and put her down for good is to destroy Asgard itself. And that's just really, really hard to do. Especially when she's throwing out those necro swords all around. Those swords can impale literally anyone and everyone. Like anyone who tries to fight her, whether they're elite warriors like the Valkyrie or some cosplayers like the Warriors 3. She's gonna impale all of them in an instant. Like this is just her go-to move. She'll make that spiky hat out of swords and then throw big old swords at Surtur. Like God, just good luck taking this girl down.
Want to see what true power really looks like?
Tell them the man in black sent you.
Okay, so those are our two fighters. Those are two gods, or like quasi-gods. So who's coming out on top here? Well, first things first, I actually think Hela is stronger. I know, maybe surprising. I mean, look, Black Adam picked up this giant, big old statue. Whoa, so cool. Good job, bud. And yeah, it is cool, but that's basically what he's scaling to, a giant, big old statue. Hela can scale off of Thor and is undeniably stronger than Thor. And Thor is Nidavellir strong, not just statue strong. He's like small planet, moon strong. And Hela is stronger, so she's stronger than Black Adam too. Check 1 for her. Well then, what about durability? Check 2 for Hela, she's tougher than Black Adam too. And again, this doesn't mean that Black Adam isn't tough. These two are kind of neck and neck. Hela just edges it out. Mostly because she just doesn't really get hurt in the movie. Like, Hela got hurt here and here. That's basically it. Black Adam was rocked by Hawkman sent flying by him. He was definitely hurt by Dr. Fate, was screaming out with that one. It was even knocked out by an Eternium missile. And yeah, Black Adam can heal himself just like Hela. But Hela's is much more instantaneous, and she does it without even really thinking about it. It's close, but if you have to kill an entire continent if you want to kill Hela, and you just have to kill Black Adam if you want to kill Black Adam, then yeah, I'll say Hela is probably the tougher one to kill. Flip side, Black Adam is way faster. Like, what has Hela done? Catch Loki's knife? Yeah, is that about it? Meanwhile, Black Adam is out there operating like Quicksilver and Flash, just freezing everything around him. He's bullet timing, flying around the world in an instant. He's so much faster than Hela. I guess the question really is though, how can they injure each other? How can they put each other down? I mean, obviously they can punch and kick each other and all that, but that's not going to put either of these two down. Punches and kicks alone might not cut it there. But what about Black Adam's lightning and Hela's swords? Well, Black Adam's lightning is just that. Lightning. Super powerful, but nothing new and nothing Hela hasn't already run into with Thor. I mean, she was struck by the biggest lightning bolt that Thor, the literal god of thunder, had ever made. It was just fine. So bigger and more powerful than this one, and was just fine. I don't think Black Adam is really bringing anything new to the table here. Meanwhile, Hela's got her swords, and not just any kind of swords, magic swords. And you know the one thing that Black Adam has consistently shown that he's weak to? That's right, magic. Whether it's attacks from Dr. Fate, attacks from Sabbac, or even Eternium missiles, magic can consistently injure Black Adam. And it might be a real pain to tag Black Adam. The dude is fast. The Hawkman can do it. I'm betting Hela can too. And it might not even do too much damage. Thor was able to take those swords and not instantly die. But he got injured. Betting Hela can injure Black Adam too. And I think that's kind of more than you can say other way around. Only thing that can injure Hela is a giant fireman who can destroy a floating continent in space. And Black Adam isn't that. Might be by the skin of her teeth, but I think Hela is stronger, tougher, and with her swords, she can take Black Adam down. Hela wins. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.